When Canada's Royal Canadian Mounted Police Force wants to find lost people, catch criminals, and uncover explosives, they call on an elite squad of Mounties. Highly trained assets with agile bodies, powerful jaws, and incredibly sharp noses. The training and selection process are rigorous and demanding. And those who ultimately make the cut never look back, because there's no assignment too tough for the K9 Mounties. Anyone who joins the RCMP hoping to become a member of the elite K9 unit has to go through a long selection process. And then there's an intensive 3-level, 85-day course standing between them and their dream. The first big challenge comes after 30 days. The Level 1 test is a make-or-break challenge that weeds out anyone who hasn't mastered the basics. This year's 8 constables all passed. And now they're on to Level 2, where they're going to have to put those skills to use in increasingly tension-filled situations.
During Level 2, we're leaving the rural and the country environment where they've done much longer tracks, and we're starting to expose the dog to things they're going to encounter in town. But we stick to a suburban area. We're in industrial areas or very lightly populated areas, doing tracks there where they're going to start to encounter family cats, family dogs, all that kind of stuff that might be out for a walk, or they're starting to experience other people that are out and about. So they're going to have to track in and around all these distractions.
To get the dogs and the trainee handlers used to the new environment, they start with the familiar Level 1 basic skill, tracking. That's when they have to find and follow a scent trail to its end. They've learned their basic tracking skills in a country field, and it's evident on this first day of Level 2, the move to the city is sensory overload for the dogs and the handlers.
I saw some footprints there, and so I'm like, okay, it's a 45 going higher to the house. And so then I wasn't even watching him, I was trying to cross it on that.
He's tracking, he's doing a great job, and you pulled him right off. And I'm going, what the hell? And of course, you bring him to the cross track, and he never gives it to you, and he brings you back to the track again. So just because there's footprints all over, be aware, there's all kinds of people walking around here.
Well, the funny thing, once I did that, I'm like, I can't follow these, you know?
Okay.
But he gave me that road crossing too. That's why I didn't do that little circle, because he was going.
Well, that's it. You know what? And have some faith in him. You know what? You come off the road or whatever, and he gives you that 2 to 3 feet off the grass. His indications, are excellent. Good stuff. Ah, yeah, that's a nice indication. Good stuff.
Trainer Alex Mann reminds his handlers that a new environment means they really have to be sharp to help guide their dog.
When you came along the brown fence and it came over to the high grass and down, the wind's blowing this way. So when you came across, he's here. And then he went into the high grass, and when you came out, and then this is getting blown this way on you, and then you went this way and there was nothing. So right away, that's when you start thinking, oh, the wind's coming this way. I gotta get over here, because I know this was sort of true for all of you guys. That's when you go, okay, which way's the wind going? My dog, we crossed the street. He gave it to me right across the street. We came across, and I went this way, and there's nothing. He went that way because it was pushing that way a little bit, and then he gave you that negative, and that's when I told you a bigger circle. Make a big circle here, Rod. So just remember that when you're in the, not for here, when you're in the field, that you come across, man, my dog gave it to me the whole way, and oh, which way is the wind blowing? Then cut back up into the wind, eh? But when you're out in these big open spots, as you found out in Level 1, which is supposed to be the easiest level, you're out in the middle of a quarter section, and you lose it out there, then you have to really start thinking.
You start panicking.
You panic, and then you lose track of where you were, and before you know it, you're way over here, and actually the wind blew the track down here, and it's going that way. So.
Tracking in a city environment is much tougher because there's more going on. More people, more animals, more traffic. And as they move into Level 2's more demanding work, the handlers have to get used to this, and fast.
Good stuff, Curtis. Nice. Trust your dog, trust your dog, trust your dog. Pick him up!
It's a new environment, but still a simple search. The handler and dog have followed the trail and found their man. And the dog gets the arm guard as a trophy. But searching and tracking in the city isn't just about finding the right things. With so many different smells, surfaces, and noises, it's also about learning how to ignore the wrong things.
Really good track. The only thing, you know, he was a little looky-loo. Every time you come around, yeah, is he there? Yeah, is he there? Yeah, is he there? But you know what? After he gets a few in him, then after a while, they just get through it. The rest of it's great. Like, he doesn't take you anywhere. Good stuff, Curtis. Nice loose line here. There you go. So it's just being in the environment, eh? So now you notice a difference between him, being gawky, like what's behind that, as opposed to this indication right here, eh? Like there's no hell, that's, we're going. As opposed to, oh, what's that? Oh, not a big deal. Okay, off we go. 11 o'clock, what do we want to do? Let's do some aggression.
Come on back here, bad guy.
Controlled aggression is a keystone of K9 training.
Come on in. Come back in here, bad guy.
As the handlers progress in the course, the basics they learned in Level 1 have to become sharper. And commands delivered and obeyed instantly. As the demands increase, obedience is critically important. The trainers have to be able to get their dogs to stop on command. Right now, it's just a game, but one day, this basic skill could save a life.
Off of me! Out! Out!
I think you got to be like a bull in a china shop a little bit when you come out. Tony, down, stay, and get verbal.
Okay.
Don't whisper and not hag.
Okay.
Okay. Hag. Send him, and that's all he has to know.
Yeah.
Okay. He said hag, and I know my drill.
Come back in. Stay, Tyro. Hag!
2 weeks ago, we're building them up, want to bite, and then all of a sudden now we're cutting back. So they go, ooh.
Hey! Out! Heel! Heel! Out! Tyro! Out! Heel! Hello, boy!
Okay, that's good.
Attaboy.
Remember, just to get in there, get in his line of vision.
Yeah, that's too far away.
Yeah, you're not in there. Don't be afraid to get in. Make sure you're in his line of vision.
Hey! Oh boy, Timo!
Get in that line of vision.
Oh, boy.
That's it.
Timo, out! Heel! No!
That's
out, heel.
it. Yes.
Sit. Attaboy, dog!
They're training the dog to react instantly when a command is reversed.
Hey! Out! Heel! Heel!
Yeah.
Attaboy, boy, back! Sit.
Hey, do one with the line off completely. Halfway between you and home plate.
Hey! Out! Heel! Heel!
Yeah. Put your dog away. Good job.
They have to train for action at all times of the day or night. The constables spend their evenings doing tracking near a busy highway at night.
Tracking at night can be, from the dog's perspective, right away, can be shadows. Simply handling the dog at night when it's dark and maybe you're carrying a flashlight in your other hand, so you now have the leash and the flashlight, and you have to get used to that. Headlights on cars.
Sean Cleary has been running night tracking skills with his dog Ty since they got into the city. Tonight's is the most extensive and complicated night track so far.
It's just a different environment, and you turn the lights out anywhere, it looks different, so it's different for the dogs and the handlers, and they have to get used to that.
Once again, the handlers and dogs are tracking a scent trail that takes them from fields over a busy highway to an industrial area.
Very sneaky. Good girl. Thanks, Doug. That was really good.
Very good effort.
Thank
You know, she works her tail off. She's like a missile. She goes 800 miles an hour, and she never misses a beat.
No, she's really good.
Wow, very nice. Very nice. And you handle her very, very well. Other than she's so fast, I'd be tripping over her. You know, she makes such, yeah, she makes such short, quick turns and everything else, but she's deadly accurate. Very nice. Good job.
Thanks very much, Sarge. I appreciate it.
Okay.
That was a good track.
Very nice.
Those hills going down. Oh, I thought I was a
It was one
goner.
of those ones that made you say,
Oh yeah, when I'm going down and she's pulling, I'm like, well, this is gonna be a tumble.
As Level 2 training progresses, the handlers and their dogs are introduced to one of the most important services that the K9 unit provides to law enforcement: sniffing out weapons and explosives. Today, it's finding handguns.
Basically, I only fire one gun off, and then I fire it into the container with the other 8 guns. And it's just so saturated with gunpowder. While we're training, I might put 2 very close together. I just might put 1 out there on that thing. It's not always a set number. The main thing we want to see the guys do here is pattern their dog.
And the key to teaching these dogs a new skill? Repetition. Once trained, the dog's sharp nose can pick up a whiff of gunpowder from about 100 meters away. That's about the length of a football field.
Well, go over there, go over there.
Dog! Hey! Atta boy, that's a good searching dog!
For more than a month, the K9 handlers and their dogs have been learning their tracking skills outside. But now they're moving inside to apply those skills in a completely foreign and potentially dangerous environment. Trainers Doug Hawks and Dave Silvestri are taking their teams into an area full of new smells and new sensations.
Dog learns to build up his courage to go into these buildings.
And that's what we want to see. There's no hesitation whatsoever on these dogs going in and apprehending, the bad guys.
To prepare, one of the handlers is designated to hide somewhere in the warehouse so the dogs can search him out by his scent.
We're simulating a break and enter of a business at night, and we've been asked to come in here and make sure nobody else is in here. A lot more sense for us to come and clear a building than it does for the general duty policeman to come and do it. It's a lot easier and quicker for the dog to do it. They're after anything with human scent within this building right now. That's what they're taught to do. Exposing a dog to slippery floors and dark buildings. You've got cardboard around, you've got pieces of equipment all over the place. So the dog has to feel comfortable working in this environment. So this is why we add a little bit of aggression to the scenario also to make him feel a little bit more comfortable.
Before the dogs go in, the handlers get them fired up.
Okay, he realizes, oh, I'm gonna have some fun in here.
Looking for the dog to respond to back. The dog searches, and the dog makes contact. Alrighty.
Next up?
Next up.
Get this guy! Please, Roberto, send in the dog! Please, Roberto, send in the dog!
And what he's taught to do is indicate that human scent of somebody being in here, okay? He knows we're already here. Keep running him down this side here, Dan. Straight any indication there, Dan? Okay. Yeah. He's giving you an indication right around in here, so narrow that down. Where's that guy?
Hey, where's he at?
Where's he at, Tony? Get that guy. Where is he? Get him out of there.
Where's that guy? Hey, what's he doing in there? Hey, that guy! Oh, get out of there! Get
That boy, good dog. Okay, let him rebite, let him rebite. That boy, good dog.
Out! Good out! Good out!
Boy.
And that's what we want to see. We want to see the dog search on his own, and we want to see the dog follow direction.
We're looking at our 4th search, is it? Yeah. Okay. So you're seeing different confidence level in the dogs. Roddy's dog there, he comes in there and he's just hunting. Tito, he's hunting. but not to the extent what Rod's dog is at yet. And Dan, your dog's volunteering himself, but he's not quite there that he's feeling like I'm gonna go in there, but that'll come. And all it is repetition and feeling more and more comfortable in the building.
That's exactly what you want him out there ranging. And what, you come in here, okay, you figure out your area. Okay, boom, you're in here, doesn't bang him off. Now let's start getting into these nooks and crannies. Start covering off stuff. Eliminate this, come in here, eliminate it, move on.
There you go, atta boy.
That's it, let's go. All right, let's go. Keep him moving. Get him in this stuff in here.
At this stage of training, unpredictable factors can still throw the dogs off.
All right, dog treat.
Timo came down,
Yeah.
and he stopped and he looked at the wall there,
Yeah.
to the right of where,
Yeah.
probably right where Jess was,
Yeah.
and then he moved on.
Now, what was going on? Those fans up there, those were fans up there that, so all that air is moving. And I don't know if you noticed when you're in that, you know how he kept coming through at the same spot, down in that same area? So what he's doing, he's in there, it's really heavy. So boom, and his demeanor picked up.
Yeah.
And then once you kind of left, came back down. And then once you were coming back in, all of a sudden it was like, holy, it's on again, eh?
Yeah.
And it was just him trying to figure things out. That's it.
From night searches to gunpowder. Next, explosives. The lessons and the danger factors ramp up. The K9 trainees are into the meat of Level 2, teaching their dogs to find explosives and weapons.
We'll do a quick revolver search. Yeah, 5 minutes, come back in. Just a nice little search. Off your line, and off you go.
What do you got, big guy? What do you got? Get it out of there. Atta dog, get it out of there. Come on, bud. Get that out of there. You want some help? Huh? Get it out of there, bud. Get it out of there. Atta boy, Tyro, atta dog.
All right, good stuff. Back to the truck. Just in here. Treat it like an alley, drop your line, and off you go. Look at that.
Where is it? Where is it?
There you go.
Where is it? Get it out of there.
Okay, that's great.
Get it out of there.
Great
Where's
down.
the thing? Where's the thing? Get it out of there. Get it out.
Dogs' noses are about 40,000 times more sensitive than humans. Not even the smell from a skunk can throw a dog off the scent. And one of their most important skills in the K9 team, they can be trained to smell a range of explosives. A well-trained dog's nose can be the only thing standing between a tragedy averted and absolute disaster.
These dogs have to be able to detect odors, different types of explosive odors, and give a sick confirmation on it.
So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do an intro for DM12 for the three of you guys, and do an intro for Semtex A for your guy.
The police dogs have been incredibly successful at finding explosives like Semtex, which is a plastic explosive, developed to be odorless. But not for these dogs. When they detect the odor, they alert their handler by sitting immediately.
And the handler's got to be able to read the dog and understand what the dog is telling him. Is the dog into odor? Is he showing an interest in garbage, for example?
Okay, just give him a little break and then point to your area and let's get going. Sit. Okay?
Huh? What's this? Huh? Tony, huh? What's this? Huh? What's it? Huh? Where is it? Huh? Where is it?
Search. Good try.
Sit.
After the reward's done like that, we'll move it, put it away, and we'll get him on the wall. Okay? So do the wall. Bang, bang, bang. As soon as he puts his nose in there, bang.
The wall is a training tool that turns sniffing out explosives into a game of search and reward.
Good dog.
And again, keep your speed up. Boom, 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 boom. If he doesn't give it to you, doesn't give it to you, back around. But just make sure your speed's there. Don't slow up and create a false sit.
What's this? Huh? What's this? Huh? What's this? Huh? What's this?
Do the search, and it's in this one here, the middle one.
We want scent recognition and develop a sit. So show them that, and the wall is very good for that, so they're focused on the thing. Once they kind of get the hang of that, bring them into this, so they're used to being into buildings. And right here, the hides aren't overly too hard, but we just want to see some scent recognition and a sit, and go from there.
Good boy, Tyro. What a dog.
All he's doing there, he's hitting on it and he's trying to pursue in. So you know what? So, we know they're known. Just keep your hand there, Okay.
Boy, Tyro.
Until then, that'll help him figure it out there. Good stuff.